Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna do a really fun video. This might be one of my more favorite videos because I love just like talking and not having to be too like staged and perfect. I love just being able to talk about clothes and fashion and all that fun stuff. So I asked on Instagram if y'all had any like style questions or fashion questions, and I got a lot of really good ones. I've also seen a lot in like my comments and direct messages, just like random questions about fashion, styling, and all that good stuff. So today I'm coming at you with my top 11 questions that I get asked a lot about fashion and style. I'm sorry if the lighting keeps getting weird. It's like a super cloudy, overcast day, so it might be kind of weird, but just, it's fine. All right, so I have my little notebook here, and I'm just gonna read off some questions that I've been asked, and then we'll talk about them. So question number one that I get asked a lot is how to wear cute trends to work in a more conservative office. This one's really great, and I feel like I've gotten this question a few times, even about like teaching and stuff, because you know, you want to look cute and dress appropriately and age appropriately, but then you know, you're in an office where it's more conservative, or you're in a school, or you're a lawyer, or whatever you might be. So my top tip is when you're shopping or looking for trends, when you see an item that you like, think about how you can wear that a few different ways. So like, for example, this shirt that I'm wearing, is just a normal black blouse with some puff sleeves, really on trend right now. I could easily wear this to work because it's not low cut. I made sure it's not low cut, and it has that cute puff sleeve detail. It looks super fun with like a high-waisted midi skirt, some nice trousers, and a conservative heel. All of a sudden I look really work appropriate. But then if I wanna, you know, dress it up for night, I would wear this with like a leather mini skirt, some high heels, and all of a sudden this, you know, work top looks like a fun date top. So when you're looking for stuff, I would definitely try to, you know, pick out an item that you can easily transition to work and also fun. So think of things like that. And then when it comes to trends, I mean, that same thing. If you really want to try like, you know, the bright color trend, try to find pieces like that for work. I feel like nowadays with online shopping, it's a lot easier to find pieces that are good for work that are still on trend. Also, a little side note with that, I remember when I was teaching and I would wear like a really nice dress and heels, and I remember getting comments from other staff members saying like, why are you so dressed up? Or, ooh, who are you trying to impress? And I remember getting really offended by that because I was like, why is it wrong for me to dress appropriately and also have fun with my fashion? But I will say with that, normally people that just say mean comments like that, they're just envious and being judgmental, and you don't need to let them affect how you dress. If you're dressing appropriately and you're not offending anyone, then who cares what someone else thinks? Question number two is how to look taller. As many of you guys know, I'm like an average height. I'm 5'4", so that's not tall, but also not super short, at least I don't think. But how you look taller, always wear a pair of high-waisted jeans. Those really elongate your leg. And going off that, wear pointed toe shoes. Those make your legs look way longer. If you wear like a rounded toe, that'll really cut off your line and make you look a lot shorter, a lot more like stumpy. Not saying that they're bad, like a cute ballet flat is so fun, but if you're trying to look taller and slimmer, I would definitely do a pointed toe. And when you look for any kind of shoe or heel, I'm gonna give y'all an example. Look for something, this is pointed toe, so already it's great, but there's nothing to cut off the line. It's also a good like neutral color, a good like nude, which is also gonna make your leg look a lot longer instead of wearing like black or something that's gonna cut off your line. Why I love these heels though is because there's no strap that's gonna cut off your length of your leg. Like those really fun Mary Janes or just any kind of strappy heel. While those are really cute, they make your legs look a lot shorter because they cut off that line. So if you're looking to look taller, I would definitely gravitate towards something with a pointed toe and then no strap to make your leg look a lot longer. Another way to look taller, and this is like not really fashion related, but totally could be. If you stand up straight and press your shoulders back, all of a sudden you look a lot more confident, a lot taller, and a lot slimmer too. It's crazy how slouching like this and then lifting up, all of a sudden it's like I lost 10 pounds and I look, 2 feet taller. So how you hold yourself and your posture really has an effect on how you look. Just saying. Okay, question number 3, how to follow trends but still stick to your own style. Example, a big t-shirt. That's good. So a big trend on Instagram right now is like those big oversized band t-shirts, and I love them. I think it's a really cute look, but I also know myself, and I'm not, an 80s band lover, and I don't know any of their music, and I'm not really into wearing like distressed acid wash t-shirts. It's not really my style. Nothing wrong with it, it's not really my style. So what I would say for that is keep a trend, but make it your own. So for instance, like the big baggy t-shirt, if I was gonna do that, I'd probably do like a fun Disney t-shirt or like a pale pink one or a white or cream, because that's my color palette. And it can still be on trend, big baggy, put with biker shorts and some big sneakers. That's still on trend, but it's still like, if you look at the outfit, you think, oh, that's Kelly, not blah blah. I'm still sticking to who I am. Another example is like the denim jacket. The oversized denim jacket's really big, but for me, I was like, okay, how am I gonna incorporate that denim jacket into my style and not look like someone I'm not? So I got a denim jacket that was light wash, a little bit more cropped, still oversized, but just a little more feminine, and that fit my style perfectly, instead of doing like a dark wash denim that's, like the boyfriend style, really big and baggy. Not my aesthetic at all, but still really cute, but just not me. So when it comes to trends, and not looking like your closet's one big trend and you have no personal style, see how you can incorporate every trend into your style. There's so many different brands, different influencers, different everything that can help you and help inspire you to kind of find how you can make that trend yours. Okay, question number 4. I feel like my style is always different. How do I find my thing? That's a good question. I just did a video maybe like 2 weeks ago about how to find your personal style. So if you have not seen that yet, I really recommend going to watch that, because I think that'll really help. There's like 5 steps that'll really help you kind of even figure out what your style is. But with that too, I think as humans, we kind of naturally always evolve. There are a few things that are kind of constant. Like I always love pink, and I always love, white, pink, blush, cream, like lighter colors. But sometimes I'll try to incorporate, black into my wardrobe, or I'm more athleisure, or I'm more business. Like you kind of always change as a human, and that's not something to be afraid of. That's kind of exciting because you're never the same. But I do think we have key components in our style that are kind of consistent throughout our lives. So again, go watch that last video about finding your personal style. I think that'll really help you narrow it down. Okay, question number 5. How do you balance your style with what your husband likes? Oh my gosh, this is so good. So I actually run into this a lot, and I think it's really interesting. This one might kind of blow your mind. I think when you complain about your style, or for me, I'm like, oh babe, I have nothing to wear, or I look bad in X, Y, and Z, then he's like, oh no, you look so good in this or that or whatever. But I think if you were like really confident in what you wear, your husband's gonna like that. If you're not very confident in what you're wearing, your husband's gonna be like, babe, why are you wearing that? Or your boyfriend or whoever. So it all kind of starts with you. If you feel awesome in what you're wearing, your husband's gonna notice that confidence like exuding out of you, and he's gonna think you look awesome wearing it. I think that's kind of a key component with fashion. It's not always what you're wearing, but it's how you're wearing it. So if I'm wearing a big baggy t-shirt and bike shorts, but I feel awesome and amazing, my husband's gonna think I look awesome and amazing. If I'm wearing, a skin tight dress, but I'm slouched over and I'm feeling really insecure, he's gonna think, wow babe, maybe you should put on something else because you look really insecure. So fashion is all about how you wear. But I will say one thing, my style is definitely more feminine, like pink, white, oversized. And my husband likes me wearing, like he loves when I wear black. He loves when I wear red. He loves when I wear like tighter things, which I never wear, but he likes when I wear tighter things. So with that, I would just say, sometimes I'll wear something that I'm like, okay, this is not my favorite look, but my husband likes it on me, and just knowing that makes me excited to wear it. So kind of finding a balance, but I really do think if you're confident in what you wear, your husband will like it. How to wear Disney in everyday life. I love this question. So I think it's awesome that you'll ask me that. So when it comes to wearing Disney in everyday life, there are so many cute graphic tees that are Disney, and they're like subtle Disney that you can wear, and to like the naked eye, not everyone will know it's like overtly Disney, but if someone loves Disney, they're gonna be like, you're wearing a Disney shirt. So stuff like that is really fun. I love going to Zara, ASOS, Misguided sometimes, or Pretty Little Thing. Both of those sometimes have some Disney stuff. Even like Target right now, they have some cute Disney stuff that is not like overtly Disney, if you know what I mean. But then even more subtly, like sometimes you can like bound as a character. I know it sounds really like weird, but like if I'm trying to dress like Cinderella today, I might wear like a pretty blue dress, maybe a headband, and some like white sneakers. No one knows that I'm like Cinderella, but it makes me feel like, oh, I'm Cinderella today, have fun. So stuff like that is really fun. And then one more thing that I can think of is, or I guess two more things, is I have like Disney pins, and sometimes I'll put those on like my lapel or like my denim jacket, because that's really popular, like the patches and the pins. There you go, 2 trends, 1 outfit. Stuff like that where you can make it really subtle, but it's not like in your face. When I taught at a high school, I had my lanyard with my ID on it. I put some Disney pins on it, so that was really fun, and it was like kids would ask me questions about it, and it's just like a fun conversation starter. Also, I have this purse, love this purse, and I have like a little Disney keychain on it. Oh, she's so cute. A lot of people probably don't know who Shelly Mae is. It's like a overseas thing, but my sister and I love it. But this is like subtle Disney in everyday life. So it's still really fun, but like when you look at my purse, you're not thinking that's a Disney purse. So for me, it makes me happy. So little things like that, I think it's a good way to incorporate Disney without being like, I love Disney. Okay, number 7, how to dress cute but comfy. I get this one a lot, and I think it's like a kind of an easy one to do. So dresses, I will always say, dresses are like the best thing to wear if you want to look cute but also really comfortable. A dress feels like you're wearing nothing, especially those like oversized baby doll ones, like this one for example. This dress is so oversized and flowy, but when you put it on, you look so cute, but it's like you're wearing like your pajamas. So something like that is really, really great. Always recommend that. Really, any kind of dress is going to be comfortable. I talk about Z Supply a lot, but they have like lounge wear. It's also like work wear. Don't know how they do it, but it's awesome. So like a t-shirt dress, something like that. You can still be cute, but you're insanely comfortable. Also, thank goodness, the biker short trend is really big right now, and like the 90s are super big. So you can wear like a cute, you know, oversized sweatshirt, crew neck sweatshirt, and then some bike shorts and some like platform tennis shoes, and so you still look really cute, but you are insanely comfortable, and you can, you know, run errands or whatever, but still, if you see a friend on the street, you're not like, oh gosh, I look awful. Something like that. So I think there's so many ways where you can kind of amp up your style by still being really comfortable. Most expensive thing you've bought. Honestly, the only thing I can think of is my wedding dress. That thing was really expensive, and thank goodness my parents helped or bought the whole thing. But that's probably the most expensive thing, but I feel like that doesn't really count because it's like wedding related. But like fashion wise, I don't really buy expensive things. I buy mostly, I would say most items are under 100, if not under 50. I guess my Kate Spade purse, I mean, it was normally 400. I got it on sale for 170, but that's still expensive. So I would say maybe that, but I honestly don't really buy expensive clothing. I don't know. How do you feel about designer items? That's a good one. I think like naturally, I think designer is so pretty and like sought after, and I'm like, oh, Chanel, I love Chanel. But I do think a lot of it is very overpriced for what you get. So for me, I'm like, when I think designer, I think like top, like Chanel, Louis Vuitton, all those things. I don't think like Kate Spade, Coach, that. even though that is technically a designer, it's just not that like $1,000 price mark. I don't know. I think if I were to buy anything designer ever, one, don't go in debt over it. That is the silliest thing. Do not put it on your credit card and be like, I'll pay it off in 5 years. That is so silly. That is so silly. Only buy if you can pay it in cash. That's my motto. So save, put a little bit away every month, save for it, and then buy it full out. Don't get into credit card debt over fashion. I would probably only buy designer if it was like a dress that I know I'm gonna wear until I croak, or like a nice handbag. I think people notice handbags pretty like right away when you're out in public. So that's something that could be fun for fashion. But even then, I don't know, it's just still really expensive. I would definitely never buy shoes that are designer because those, you know, wear out in like 6 months and then you're back $2,000. It's just crazy. So yeah, I think if I were to buy designer, it would be either like my dream dress that I'm gonna wear a lot, or probably a handbag. But even then, I don't even know. Maybe jewelry, I don't know, it's really tough. But definitely never go in debt over designer. There are so many like great designer dupes out there that there's really no need to, you know, spend an arm and a leg on designer. How do you dress cute while still being in school? That's a great one. So I think it kind of depends on your school. If you're in like a private school, you have to wear a uniform, dress it up with like hair accessories, have your makeup and hair done, wear some fun like stockings, I don't know what, or shoes, I don't know, whatever y'all can wear, but kind of dress it up with accessories. If you're in like public school where you can wear like normal clothing, I would always try to just look somewhat put together, wear jeans and a fun top. Dresses are always good as long as they're school appropriate. But I think one of the best ways is how you carry yourself, how you speak, and hair and makeup, honestly. So like, again, you can be wearing like a frumpy outfit, but if you have your hair and makeup done and you're kind and you press your shoulders back, all of a sudden you look way more cute and friendly than if you're like hot mess express. I hate saying this, but I had, you know, some students that would kind of wear like, you know, t-shirt and jacket that didn't really match, and then like sweatpants, and then hair on top of their head like they just roll out of bed. And I know sometimes you guys can be tired, but when you want to look cute, just put an ounce of effort in. Brush your hair, put on a smile, press your shoulders back, and all of a sudden you are so glam. Okay, last question and then we're gonna be done. This one is, what do you think of the 2000s trend coming back? It's a great one. I know it's been all over. It's like the 2000s are back, like Liz McGuire, all that fun stuff. But I think fashion is truly cyclical. That's like the one thing I learned in my one fashion class I took at college, is that trends always come back. And I think with that, you gotta make them your own. So like, you know, 2000s are coming back, it's really fun. 2000s weren't really my like favorite era of fashion. Of course I liked, you know, the light wash denim and, you know, the fun hair and stuff like that, but I would never completely copy that trend in 2020. No. You can get inspired by it, but I would never just, you know, blatantly copy it, because then you look like you're stuck back then. Like for example, I love the 60s. I think it's really fun. So like tweed is really, really fun to wear, and like pale pink and tights and headbands, those are all from the 60s. But I'm not, you know, looking like I walked out of a 60s magazine or movie. I'm incorporating that trend into 2020. So same thing with 2000s. If you love it, wear it, but mix it into 2020. Use things that are like current and not, you know, straight out of Liz McGuire movie, which is still fun. All right guys, I'm gonna wrap up this video. I hope you guys liked it, maybe learned something from it, and I hope I helped y'all. I love filming these videos. They're so easy and candid, and I just love talking to the camera and just being open about fashion and all that stuff. So if you guys have any other fashion related questions, leave them down in the comments below and I'll get back to you on that super, super quick. But other than that, I hope y'all enjoyed it. Hope you have a great rest of your day. Like this video, comment, and subscribe if you're not already subscribed, and I will see y'all next time. Bye guys.